Okay, Tony, let's take a look at a couple things from the down the line view. One thing I want you to do is to get a little bit more knee flex and hip flexion in your address position. This is going to help you keep your tush line back on the wall during the transition. It's also going to help you get your right or your left shoulder to get a little bit more under during the backswing. So as you get set up, you tend to have a more upright posture with your legs. Your rear end's back a little bit, but we really don't have enough hip flexion, so you feel like you can rotate in postures well. One thing I'd like you to do from the stand-up position, just push your rear end back till your legs go straight, and then bend your knees. Bend your knees enough so that you feel your weight is on the ground. You want to feel like you're grounded, enough to the ground that when you make your swing, you can push into the ground. If you feel like you're holding your weight too up in your body and you don't have your rear end back enough, you're going to feel like it's very hard to push your weight into the ground. So again, push the rear end back, bend the knees, feel like you have enough weight on the ground that you can push your weight into the ground. This is going to get you a little bit more tilted over with your spine angle. Oops, you're going to get the feeling that if you were to go ahead and put that up and down your back, you're a little bit more bent over at address than you're used to being. That's going to help you actually create more of a rotational motion so that you can swing more left in your golf swing. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, back, knees bend, take my stance, got my little bump. Okay, now from here I'm going to try and get that feeling of that left shoulder going down under my chin in the backswing. Okay, I have lots of room now for this to get in front of me. And we're going to find that when that left shoulder goes down under my chin, it's going to want me to help keep my rear end back against that wall, which is going to make it easier for those arms to get down in front. All right, so just by making a posture that allows you to get your left shoulder under your chin better and to have a little bit more hip flexion, you're going to find it's going to be easier to clear in your golf swing. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I'm sure it's going to feel a little uncomfortable at first because you're not used to doing it, but just train that action over and over again until you get comfortable, making a turn of your shoulders that gets you in a position where the left shoulder's under your chin. You want your rear end to stay back, and it's very easy to get your arms in front of you coming down. The next thing we want to do is sort of get the sense of, how do we get that clearing action, that linkage working together? One thing we can do is practice a clearing drill. And you made a video of this, so you kind of have the idea already. What I want you to do again is get the feeling that you've pushed your rear end back enough and you have enough knee bend that you have lots of space in front of you here. All you have to do is get the left shoulder to go down, and it can go down towards your left foot or just inside your left foot or towards the ball, and all you have to do is make a half swing. Now from here, you want to get the feeling of getting the arms in front and then posting up on your left leg as you play these shots. You're going to find that automatically by getting the arms in front and being a post up, your hips are going to feel like they're clearing better and you have a lot more room to deliver that club. You'll notice when you do this that you exit more left in your golf swing. You're swinging left instead of throwing that release, sliding your hips and throwing that release. So once I go back, all I'm really trying to do is get the feeling of getting my hands in front of my stomach and then posting up as I deliver the shot. It's just a partial swing. All I'm doing is working on getting those things synced together. Okay, if you do enough of those partial swings, you're going to see it starting to show up in your full swings.